stumbled upon a mirror that showed not your reflection, but the truth. That's exactly what happened to a 12-year-old girl named Mamio, who lived in a small village surrounded by nature's beauty and mystery. One day, after a thunderclap echoed through the forest, Mamio discovered an old mirror in her bag. Inscribed on its side in ancient letters were the words, "If you see the truth, the world will change." A fascinating promise, wouldn't you agree? Now, this wasn't any ordinary mirror. Instead of reflecting Mamio's face, it revealed the image of a vanished lake that once lay to the east of her village. As she reached out to touch the mirror, a gust of wind guided her steps. She walked 100 paces and found herself in a secret garden, teeming with golden flowers and lush green trees. But there were no people in this garden, only shadows. These shadows were not mere illusions of light and darkness, but embodiments of the truths hidden deep within the villagers' minds. In the heart of this garden resided a fairy known as the Great Mirror of Prayers. This fairy, with a warm smile on her face, told Mamio that the mirror was a portal to people's thoughts, fears, and secrets. She also revealed that the mirror could help save their village, Sha, but it would only work for 3 days. On the first day, Mamio saw the shadow of the village headman, who was secretly hoarding water while his fellow villagers thirsted. On the second day, she saw her friend, Kiao Tun's shadow confessing to a tragic accident that had taken her father's life. On the third day, Mamio's own shadow revealed her aloofness and lack of trust in her fellow villagers. After the third day, the mirror vanished. Filled with newfound knowledge and resolve, Mamio decided to expose the truths she'd uncovered. She revealed the headman's deception, returning the water to her fellow villagers. She helped her friend Kiao Tun find forgiveness and acceptance. But most importantly, she confronted her own fears and in doing so, managed to unite her village, Sha. In the end, the fairy smiled and said, "The truth may hurt, but it is the first step to rebuilding." And so, Mamio's journey teaches us the importance of truth, not only in our interactions with others, but also in our relationship with ourselves. Through her courage and honesty, she was able to bring about a transformation, reminding us all that the truth, no matter how painful, is often the key to healing and unity.
Have you ever heard of a magical lake that can relieve pain and discomfort? It sounds like a tale spun in the thread of a vivid dream, doesn't it? Yet, in this world of ours, the realm of fantasy often intertwines with reality, creating a tapestry of wonder and intrigue. This is the tale of Mei Mio and the villagers of Sha. 4 months after the heartwarming reunion of Mei Mio and the villagers, they stumbled upon a lake unlike any other. Its water held an uncanny power, relieving pain and discomfort as if it were a mystical deodorizer. As word spread like wildfire, seekers and those with ill intentions, all drawn to the healing waters, began to converge on Sha. In the stillness of one such night, Mei Mio's dreams were visited by the ethereal fairy girl once more. She came bearing a warning. The power of the mirror is not over. You have one more chance to protect Sha. As dawn broke, the golden-plated mirror resurfaced in Mei Mio's room, carrying a new inscription that read, "Resolve the past, protect the future." Within the mirror, Mei Mio saw not just the swarming strangers around Sha, but also the shadow of Zhao Win, the village chief's son. His shadow was dark, ominous, a symbol of his impending betrayal to seize control of the lake. As Mei Mio contemplated warning the villagers, shadows from the garden infiltrated the village. They were manifestations of the villagers' unresolved sorrows and fears, growing in strength like witches. It dawned on Mei Mio that the mirror was not just a warning, but also a tool to pacify these angered shadows. With the mirror in hand, Mei Mio ventured back into the garden. The fairy, devoid of her usual smile, told her, "The shadows are dangerous because of people's unfinished truths. You must help the villagers accept their past." And so she did. Mei Mio used the mirror to confront each villager with their shadow. One by one, they faced their past and made peace with it. But Zhao Win resisted, his shadow growing larger, threatening Sha. Mei Mio, undeterred, showed Zhao Win his past through the mirror. His father had dominated him without offering him love. She gently told him, "Don't pass on your sins, we all have choices." Moved to tears, Zor Win confessed his sins to the villagers. His shadow ceased its growth. As the weight of his past lifted, the shadows in the garden faded, and the lake's water gleamed brighter, painting Shah in vibrant hues of green. The fairy made her final appearance, declaring, "The power of the mirror will last forever because of your courage and generosity." The mirror dissolved into a beam of light, leaving behind only Mei Mao's courage and the villagers' trust, reflecting the strength of their unity like a colossal mirror. This is the tale of Mei Mao and the villagers of Shah, a tale of courage, unity, and the power to face one's truth. A tale that reminds us that the magic we seek often lies within us, waiting to be discovered.